Hello everyone and welcome to The Long Drive. So upon entering Steam, you will see that you have a library section that you click on to go to, and then in your library section on the left you will find all your games. And now where it says The Long Drive, you right click on that and go down to Properties. In Properties, you will find the game versions and beta. So you just click on that there, and then you'll find all these versions of the game, as old as the first release in September 2019, going up all the way to the default public version, as you see here, May 2nd, 2023. Now you'll also find at the same date a multiplayer test, which the public version you cannot use the dev console. In the multiplayer test you can. Now the multiplayer test allows you to play in multiplayer, which means you can play with someone around the world. However, the beta test is the one that you are looking for, because the beta test is released in the 26th on the 26th of November 2024, and it has the multiplayer version as well, much better, because you also have the dev menu in there with pictures so that you can see what you are spawning in. So then you just click on the beta version, it will start downloading. I'm not going to click the beta version just yet because I'm still recording on the old multiplayer version, but you just click on the beta, click the little X, wait for it to finish downloading, go into the game, and then you can start playing. The beta version is a much better version for playing online than the old multiplayer one. Hello everyone, welcome to The Long Drive. This is attempt number 4 at recording, because something always goes wrong with this game apparently. So we're going to start. It's just going to be a random seed. I just loaded the game up, and I'm going to show you how to play the game, because I have seen a lot of tutorials that people show you how to play the game, where everything is, and they always seem to miss something. Yeah, and I've found a lot of some things that they've missed. So as soon as this thing loads in, which is taking its sweet time, I do apologize for the lag on the video. Yes, all PC and all that. I'm not going to explain that again. But apart from that, am I in? It's everything loaded? Yay! It's not supposed to be lagging, funny enough. Okay. So first of all, you've got the bike at the back, you've got this chain, that's hanging here, character, over there. By the way, the two cans are standing there because I'm testing the new version. My son's favorite, the poop, is hanging over here. There's a lipstick at the back here. That looks like something else, but we're not going to go into that. Then if you go and look over here, there is apparently nothing here. I can remember something dangling from down there, but doesn't matter. You've got your little Christmas tree over here. Okay. And in the corner here, you've got this little spider-bug, octopus. Just kidding. Octopus is thingy right here. Alright, then I'm not going to go through all the hassles of going around and climbing the roof. I'm just going to use the wall jump glitch that I've discovered. You're supposed to go around the back and up in here. I'm not going to go through all that. Then there's a way to get to the roof. It's through here. The roof goes there. Come on. Down there, if you go into the roof, you'll get a gun. I should demonstrate that just now. This pipe is very important. Don't forget the pipe. It's also very hard to pick up. Samurai sword is a OP weapon, don't forget that. You might need it later on. Sponge to me is very important. I don't know how you feel about the sponge. This part goes onto the bicycle, so this goes through the back. That's if you are interested in assembling the bike. Let's just do that. Boop. A lot of people are doing this challenge where they're taking the trophies to the end. I'm doing the same challenge, don't worry about it. No, I forgot it. So, and here is another one to add to the collection, which is over here. Wham. And then there's another one downstairs. Before we go downstairs, something that my son discovered. I'm going to show you. Right. So, my son discovered this, which is quite fascinating. Hey, you only need to hold on to... Oh, I thought you had to have the light on. Okay, well, it's in plain sight, so there. Hey, Brandon, there you are. And there is the cockroach. And if I'm not mistaken, there should be 8 hanging thingies. Let's check quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'm missing one there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Am I missing one? What I was trying to say. So at the back here, you can climb through here, get the gun inside there. Just in case you guys think I'm lying, there's the gun. I don't need it. And there's always shit under the bed. Don't know why. I'll find the one that I missed just now, don't worry. Pretty sure it was at the back here. Yeah, I'm losing my marbles. Anyway, I'm not gonna get too hung up on that. Open here, and then a lot of people know about the broom. The broom is in here. So there's this little magic flying broom that's in here. Very hard to steer. You just grab it, sit on it, and wham, you are flying somewhere fierce. Excuse me. Can you just turn around? Turn. Oh wait, is that what I'm doing wrong? Oh yeah, that's it. Oh, come on. I had to equip it first. I never thought of that. Sit. I'm going somewhere in the freaking hole, you moron. Okay, well. Yes, that is the flying broom. If you want to pick it up at the end. If you want to drop it, I suggest you do that. Motorbike. It's this light piece of shit. So you're just gonna pick it up. Oh no, we're just gonna throw it down. So building the bike is very simple. All you do is you come over here, grab this thing, which is the speed gauge and everything. Just pop that in there. I threw the mirror down here, didn't I? Now it's going to take me forever to attach it again. So while I'm running there, just going to... Whoa. What I found out is simple. You just have to make it look down. Why did you shift that way, you moron? And then you run here. It's supposed to show... there we go. It was showing a little spanner. Okay, for some reason that worked. Okay, and then the other mirror is downstairs, over yonder. Okay, for some reason it just hooked on there nicely. And then wheels over here. And there. You can use the spray to renew the tires. I will show you that now. How to do that part. I just want to grab this as well, because this part goes onto the. Come on. Why won't you just go on there like a good little whatever? And then at the back here, you always get the light for the motorbike that you have. There you go, there's the light. Oh yes, downstairs. What the hell are you doing down here? You're not supposed to be down here. Excuse me. Okay, so the tire goes on there, that goes on there, that goes on there. Go on there, you idiot. And then you're going to turn that, put it down nicely. Okay, now that's just for demonstrative purposes only. I'm going to look for the one that says gas. Every motorbike in this game that I found uses gas. So, just for the sake of demonstration, like I said, we're going to put in some gas and oil, because two-stroke means it's a bit of gas and a bit of oil. And what I tend to do is make it 15% oil. You can go up to 30%, I think. And as little as 5% should work. So there you've got 15% oil and oh I think. Let me close it before I throw the bike over again. When you climb on the bike, make sure to get on the back. Now it has lights, has mirrors, mine are turned off. So you switch it on and alright, and you're good to go. So you just lower the handbrake and just keep going. Now if your bike were to fall over, which it's weirdly not doing now, you just turn and drive. Then you can turn and drive with your bike. And so there you've got it. Two-stroke, bike's working, it's assembled. Now I'm going to teach you the basic maintenance of a vehicle. Let's see, okay, the engine is in the front, that's good. Okay, this one takes gas. The petrol can be either here on the side, here on the front, or it can also be a two-stroke where you find your engine in here somewhere. And this is a pretty decent setup I've got here. Maybe I should actually make this my primary vehicle for driving. So I'm going to teach you how to maintain said vehicle. Also notice those are white wall tires. Those are your normal tires. The normal tires are smaller than the white wall tires, so just be careful of that. Little fact. And then I shall see if I can get the other chain. Okay, there's always two waters, one over here, one over here. I usually grab this one because it's the closest one. Got your water. Then I'm just going to move the vehicle back a little bit, just a tad. there we have it. So, scrubby thing is, first of all, there's two of them. One is located... What the hell was that sound? Something that sounds like a cat. Maybe it's my fucking stomach, I don't know. Anyway, so there's two scrubby things. Not one, but two. So all the videos seem to miss that one on the shelf there. All you do is you walk up to Rust, make sure to equip your brush, then hold the scrub button. And so voila. So there's that. You can also do your grill, your bumper, sorry. Okay, so there's your bumper. And you can do tires. So what you do is you unequip, throw, then you take the tire, put it here, just not too close to the floor because I noticed it tends to glitch, like so. You grab your scrubby thingy, attach it to you, and then, do that. And if it stops making the sound, then... I just want to see something. Okay, so, and the way to test if there are zombies or dangers about, you just tap the falling asleep button. If it doesn't fall asleep, that means there's something in the vicinity that poses a threat. And since I'm hearing funny noises, it's a good idea to test. And here's a nice spray. What you do is you slowly, as if you do too quickly, the tire doesn't change. And this tire is not changing either way, so basically wasting my time. Then you have here, and you just clean it nicely. And there you have it. A brand spanking new tire and a brand spanking new living room. Doesn't that look like this shit? Okay, and then unfortunately I don't have anything cleaner than you. So I'm gonna have to take this one. Take the sponge yet again. There you go. I'm glad that worked. And that's what a completed tire looks like. Wham. There we go. And my character is hungry. If you look to the bottom left, you'll see a red, an orange, and a blue scale. So what you do is you grab some food, like so, and then eat it. Now your orange is filled. Now you go out to the water, which is located here on this side. So you make sure it's water, and then you drink. Okay, so also remember, every now and then you have to urinate, otherwise you can't drink any more water. And then if you can't eat, lay it in. Like so. Yeah, there's two turds, that's disgusting. But anyway, that's just life. Then, yes, once you put the training hose in the car, which I'm not going to use in this round. I'm going to try something. Oh, God, just climb. Okay. So, call up. Is it in the car? Oh, it's gone somewhere. Ah, I found it. Okay, well, it's just gonna lie there. Alrighty then. Okay, then I'm gonna grab this trophy. Drop it in there. Grab this trophy. Drop it in there. Okay, the meat. Forgot the meat. Meat stick. There's something cool I do with these. It strings them up. So it's just gonna hang there. There's another one. I do here. Yes. Oh, by the way, the gun, you have to equip. Wrong button. You equip the gun, make sure you have some pellets with you. Hold the reload button, pull down, press the reload button, hold the reload button, push it back up, and then you can shoot. If done correctly, it should sound like this. You can also smoke in the game, which I quit doing in real life, so yeah, me. I don't need to do it in the game anymore either. I have to be honest though, I do miss it sometimes. Oh, by the way, that's the towing bar, and I'm gonna take Mommy Dearest some gold. Not that she needs money in a post-apocalyptic era, but I'm trying to be nice. The paint, I forgot the paint. The paint's in here, yeah. And this is diesel, which I won't need. Okay, let's see if I can find another blue like this throughout the game. Because I doubt it. And also, let's see if it's blue enough. So I'm going to take this squeaky thingy. I forgot to equip it. I'm sorry. And then okay. Use paint, yeah, yes, paint. Alright. Next one. I don't think it's gonna work because yeah, it's not gonna work. just in case you didn't know, this is the most scarce of everything that you have to find in the game. Unfortunately, it's very, very scarce. Okay, so this is gas and this is diesel, so if I remember correctly, the diesel's downstairs, oil. No wait, the oil's right behind me. I'm so stupid right now. Okay, so oil's right here. Remember to close the caps after finishing the thing. Where did I throw that wall thing? And I put it by the bike here. Okay, that's gas. The gas I'm also going to bring this side. And the oil I'm also going to bring this side. So let's just see. This one is oil. Good. Voilà. Not that that helped much, but anyway. Okay, so this is gas, okay. So that's it for water and oil. Great. Croissant. And then diesel fuel, alright. I just call it a cubby hole. But basically, in here, when you open your... See, there is stuff inside there that you absolutely junk that you do not need. You can just grab that, like so, and toss it over here. Because that will unnecessarily make a noise in your vehicle. So, and there you have it, you're ready to start the trip. Well, almost. There's one more thing I need to take. This, my dear friends, is very important to have with you. It's meat. And it fills up your health quite a bit. Am I going to take the companion? How's no, I'm not going to take the companion. Am I going to take something to hang in my car? How's no, I'm not going to take something to hang in my car. I'm going to put Stay Soft under the seat and I'm going to feel happy about it. Right. Okay, you can open the windows in your vehicle. Also, you have a radio. You can switch it on. Switch between AM and FM. And then you can tune your radio. For those who don't know, FM actually picks up what you need. Alright, then you can also change your camera. always remember that the telephone poles have to be on your right hand side. Well, there you go, guys. That is what to do when you don't have the console cheats and when you're not playing multiplayer. So that's the basics, the very, very basics of the game. And I'm going to show you a little bit more. But before we do, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the video for a lot more, so you can get notified when I post my videos. Now back to our scheduled programming. Before I start, I just want to delete all my progress because today I have noticed that I've been playing the game wrong since I bought it about 2 weeks ago. Okay. And I'm going to explain to you now why. I'm going to just reset the distance driven as well. First of all, if you purchase this from Steam, right click on the game on the left hand side, go down to properties, go down to game versions and betas, and select this, the 2024 1126 beta test, the latest one. Alright? And then when you go to your settings and you go to miscellaneous, you go all the way down here, you'll see there's a developer mode F1. This is not necessary to do, but it's something you can implement into the game so you can start with a vehicle without having to click new every 10 minutes and actually wait for a vehicle that's worthwhile. Because I've been trying to record for the last week now, and every time something went wrong. Also, you can set your custom radio. You can add MP3s, OGG waves, everything like that to put in music that you like. So if you now press the F1 with your developer console, you can actually pick cars and radios and all kinds of stuff that you can add. It's not necessary you can play the game without adding all these things, but it's just nice to know and to have. So hopping into the game, just going to explain to you how it works. Also, you have the multiplayer option, so you can join a multiplayer game. You can find out what your buttons is. My default button is T, and then you can have people create lobbies. You can create your own lobby, or you can join one. Just hit the refresh button as soon as the people you are playing with say, okay, cool, we've got that, done. So let me start the game and show you guys what it's all about. Now I turned off my hunger and thirst, did I? I can't remember. Let's just make sure. Okay. Oh, here we go. Yes. So peaceful on, hunger thirst off. You can choose this, right? The only thing peaceful does is it either puts in or removes the zombies. So now I've removed the zombies. Hunger and thirst is off because of the training of this this video, for the purposes of this video. So I don't have to pee the whole freaking time. So now starting in the game, you generally come to this area. You already start with 2 barrels that have 40 liters of diesel and petrol in them. And you can come behind this cupboard here, drop down, you can jump in here, and there will be a pistol lying here for your use, your Melev. And here you have your animal, your familiar. Well, I call it my little familiar. You can give it a name and have it go with you. Then over here you have your first hangable object that you can put in your vehicle. It's a lipstick for the females. This is the second one. It's a turd. The only one that I couldn't manage to find here is the bat. Couldn't find the bat anywhere near here. Alright, so then you open the door over here. Your bike is always at the back. Here is your little character. This one I've called it Steve, obviously because it reminds me so much of Minecraft. There you have little Steve. Then back here you've got your bike. This is not a nice one. It's the one that you pedal with. So it's basically a pedal bike with a motor in it. Over here you always have water. Over here you always have water. Here you'll always find the light for your bike that you can install, like so. Alright. And yeah, I'll continue with that just now. So the layout of this beta version is right there. You can see the telephone poles extend both ways. In the first game you learn to drive with the telephone pole on your right hand side, so that's exactly what I did. I go left instead of right. Then I keep the telephone pole on my right hand side. You can drive either way. And this is what the game is all about. You received a letter, and this is what surprises me. Please visit me, love, Mom. Apparently, if you shoot the letter, there's blood coming out. But what surprises me is how the letter got here. Nobody ever asks how the letter got here. Do they have people that mail the letters? Or did it magically combust here? Maybe a delivery pigeon opened the mailbox and dropped the letter inside? We don't know. Then, if you go down here, which is in all the versions, you will get this little broom here. So what you do is you attach it, and you sit on it, and then you can fly. So there you've got a broom that you can use to fly. If you want to pick it up, always grab it at the back. And you can use it. I don't like the broom, so I usually throw it away. Now the physics of the game is rather interesting. If you go up here, you can open this. Why do you want to fall off the steps? You can open here, or you can do what I do and just jump on the roof. Give me a second. There we go. And here, if you go down there, sorry, it keeps on wanting to fall down the roof. Then you'll find the pistol down there as well, and you can open this for easy access into the roof and onto the roof and so on. Here you have your drain pipe. If you want to drain liquids out of your vehicle. Here is your mirror for your bike, which I'll explain just now. Here's a sled. These are trophies. I have no idea what they're for. Since you don't have an ending to the game, it's pretty pointless to take them with you. I also wanted to do the challenge where you reach the end with the trophies in the back and so forth. But it's kind of pointless, like I said, since the game has no ending. And then that's another one that you hang. This is your katana blade. This is an OP weapon. If you have zombies in the game, that's a one-shot kill. And here you have another sponge. Okay. So, something I've noticed that a lot of people miss yet again in their videos, and I'm so sorry, I watch other people's videos and then I comment on them. But I have to point out the mistakes you guys make. So a lot of guys are like, okay, there's one scrubber. So there's one thing that will take care of the rust on your vehicle. One. Okay, what about this one? Why does everyone miss this one? There's two. 2. And everyone misses that. Okay. So there's that. Then your bike, your components are over here. You normally have a satchel down here, but that's for the big bike. Then you've got your wheel spoke. I can't remember what you call this thing. Sorry, I'm Afrikaans. It's sometimes I forget the English words. Starts to be me, doesn't it? Alright, so there you have your motor or your engine. So you just pop that in there. Pop that. Oh my goodness, just, damn it. And you come down here. Here's your cockroach. I found you, I did find you. Okay, so there's your cockroach. And down here there's a tree. And down here's a squid. Yeah. Octopus or whatever you want to call it. There. And then that one. And the only one that I've ever found, like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm missing one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, it is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The only one that's missing is the bat. And I haven't found the bat in the house yet. So maybe there's a bat hanging somewhere. I don't know. I haven't found it yet. If you do, you can drop it in the comments. Tell me where did I miss the bat? Alright, so then you pick up this. Now you can place it on the bike. Oh, he's making food, so he's impatient. Alright, there's the one. And here's another thing that my son pointed out to me. Will you please, I think Rundon is the person that made the game or something. I don't know. Or maybe the person made the game for Rundon or something. Not sure, but there's a Hey Rundon at the bottom. Rim, okay, so it's bike rim, okay. I just remembered that for some reason. Alright, then you have your tire over here. Okay, that we're going to leave over there. And that we're going to leave over there. Right. So, just for the sake of this game, I'm going to try something that I haven't tried before. Okay, for the sake of this video, I added these cleaning materials over here. So basically how it works, you equip them, then you scrub the rust off of the rims of your bike, like so, until they're nice and shiny, and here as well. Now, if you don't hear the scratchy noise anymore, that means it's spent. So what you do is you unequip and you throw. Now it's out of the way. And then you equip your next one. If it doesn't change, that means it's finished. Okay. Then the other thing, I just want to make it daytime again. Day-night cycle. Okay, set day-night cycle off, and then set. That's better. Alright. Okay, so now you can see that it's got this, the rust is gone. Alright? Now, where's the other one? Did I forget it downstairs? Yep, I forgot it downstairs. Okay, my apologies. Let's get up here. Okay, let's drop it for now. Okay, but it already looks nice and clean, so basically then you just turn it around, drop it down a bit. And equip. And there you have it. Ah, dank je meneer voor de zin daarop. Allows you. And then you basically take a sponge. You use that sponge. And then you... No, I forgot to take up the sponge. Sorry about that. And then you basically just scrub, scrub, scrub. And now you notice it changed color. So now it's perfectly clean. I think, okay, this sponge is spent because you can see it's not making bubbles. You'll see there's a bubble cleaning effect. Notice the little bubbles. If it stops doing that, that means it's spent. Look there. Now it's got a beautiful color to it. Also, if you want to spray paint your bike, let's say it's not up to your color, I'm just going to, for the sake of this video, make it red. Okay, for some reason... here we go. Yay, I finally got red. Okay. And then I want to teach you how to paint as well. So if you're not using the console, you slowly press the button and then you can paint the whole thing with basically 10. The swivel is just something I do, don't worry about it. But you can see it's done a long time ago. I don't really care. Alright, so it's paint as well. By then, with your sponge, clean these up. They will change color. And then there's also something else I've noticed. Let's see if I can put in a tire. Let's see if I can get a new one. Okay. So this is a new tire. No, it was just my imagination. I noticed that you tend to swivel a bit more, so I wanted to see what's the difference between the new and the old tires. And looking at the tires now, I can't really see much of a difference. I thought there was lines or something. Does this one actually say new tires or old tires? No, it doesn't say anything. I really thought that there was something wrong with the tires. Apparently not. Okay, no, that's just a figment of my imagination then. So, just add those tires there. Okay, now it's only missing the speedometer, which is over here. And you grab this, go back and pop it in there. And then you're going to notice fuel tank empty. Alright. Very simple. Take some gas. Because all the bikes are two-stroke. Meaning you have to add gas and oil. Now, if you pop in the oil, make sure it's 15%. It can be more or less, but 15% starts the best. So, there you have it, 15%. Remember to close the lid. Then, I forgot one more thing. To bring out that nice color, you just scrub. And there you have it. Your bike's done. What you do is you hop on it. So when climbing onto a bike, remember to hop on the back. Otherwise you're going to struggle. Remember to switch it on. And then release. There you go. And you're off. Okay, since we're not going to be using you now, I'm not going to be worried about that. Always remember to switch off your equipment, otherwise you're wasting fuel. Now the same goes for the car, the vehicle that you're preparing. You've got different vehicles, you've got two-stroke, diesel, petrol. When you start with the vehicle, it will tell you, okay, this one is diesel. Then when you open the hood, there's the water, there's the oil. So you kind of have to figure it out as you go along. Alright. Now here's the thing, you can scrub the back. Okay, this one's spent. And then you can check your radiator. Your radiator looks like this. You can replace it with a better radiator. It's also better. Not quite what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the sharp one. See, there's another one. There's another one. What if I can type it here? Or no, it says radiator. Radio. Oh, coolant. Ah, nice. Okay, that's the one I usually get. Okay, so now you can see the difference in coolants. So if you were to look there, 5 liter. This one has got 20 liter. This one 7.5. This one's 5 liter. 10 liters. So where does this come from? I haven't seen this one before. 20 liters? That is weird. Okay. So there you have it. You've got a much better and bigger radiator. And then you can take that out. And then obviously the engine. So this engine will show you, okay, apparently you can read on the side of the engine, it will tell you what engine it is. Apparently, evidently, maybe. I'm not finding any reading, maybe it's because my graphics is set to shit. Okay. So, but anyway, once again, you can get better engines. Here you can see all your different kinds of engines that you get. I usually go with this one. It's the biggest engine for me. But here I can see there's a bus engine. Good lord, that thing's huge. Alright, and then here's another bus engine. And then here's another car engine. Look at those engines when you compare them to each other. Oh my goodness. And here's another car engine. Okay, so this is the one I usually use. If you look at the different kinds of engines that you get, I mean, what the hell is this? Is it even? Oh, it's got oil, an oil tank. This one has got 2. That one's smaller. That one's bigger. Okay, so by nature, always curious. What can this bugger do? For some reason, I can't even carry it. If you can't carry something, just jump. But I doubt this thing is going to fit anyway. Okay, let's see. It fits. Oh my god, it fits. No. It's not touching the floor, so... Oil. Okay. Let's do this. Oil. I think I'm gonna need more than one. Alrighty then. Let's see. Okay, both have the same function, so that's 10 liters right there. And the water is full. You're kind of sticking out there. That wasn't what I was planning when I wanted to do the video. But anyway, since I'm having so much fun right now. And then we need diesel, so... There's diesel at the back here. Diesel, alright. Alright, there you go. And then another thing to remember, if you look at your tires, okay, you have different sizes of tires. Your white walls are bigger than your normal tires, so be careful of that. So you get your different sizes of tires. Careful, because your white wall tires are bigger than your normal tires. Look at that. They have different sizes, so you have to be aware of this. If you have one white wall tire and 3 normal tires on your vehicle and your car is running funny, you know why now. Okay, for the sake of this, going to put on glass of spare. By just spraying on slowly. The reason I do it slowly is because if you do this, you are wasting what you could have used on all your other tires. Check the entire vehicle. It works either way. It depends what you have the most of. And for those of you who don't know, you are cleaning your car with world famous jizz. And basically you'll wipe the entire car on the inside and you'll see it getting cleaner. Then there's also these sun visors. Just add that there, add your mirror there. Voila, you're done. not in this case anyway. So there's your vehicle, fully polished, fully ready for the road. Put your spare wheel on and everything, nice and shiny. There's some things that you have to take with, like first of all, the binoculars. The binoculars you just, oh, hang on. I forgot to add a hubcap. Where's this one missing though? Oh, right there. Man. Alright. So the binoculars, you equip them and then you jump. This is a glitch. The best things are on top of buildings. So you can jump as high as you want. Binoculars are very useful for that. Don't forget the binoculars. Second of all, the samurai blade that I threw down is now missing. Ah, here it is. They sometimes tend to glitch through the floor. Okay, I'm not going to take the companion with. And then there's always diesel down here and alcohol. I don't know why instead of alcohol you could have just put, petrol down there, but that's fine, whatever. Then there's the 2 trophies up there. There's the gold bar, if you want to take that. There's water. You always have to remember to take water with you, especially when you have thirst activated. So you can either take a barrel of water, which is there at the back, or you can take a can of water like that. And then you can just go and fill the can, raising it up, and just walk around quickly. All you do is you open it up, and you pour. You drink about 2 to 3 liters of water when your thirst is all the way down. And this happens about once or twice a day. I think once a day that you have to drink water. Like I said, between 2 to 3 liters to fill up that bar. Now, I still use the jump thing that I figured out. Food. This is your best source of food right here. Okay, meat. And then the second best from what I've gathered. Now what's nice about the second best source is you can string it up in your car. So what I tend to do is I tend to just hang it over there. You can place the food by your feet. Doing this. And then also in your cubby hole, I call it a cubby hole, I don't know what you guys call it. There's junk. There's pellets for your pellet gun that you take in the beginning, which is very, very useless. I can't seem to get it out now. Well, anyway, then we can just close it. It does sometimes, very seldom, but sometimes it messes with the physics of the game. Then there's another thing. You can take a pallet. There's a pallet at the back here. You can take a pallet, turn it around, and place it on your vehicle. Because it has the same physics as a basket. A basket, those trolleys that you put on a bike and stuff like that, where you can mount it to a surface and then you can take the surface and, oh, it doesn't work like that anymore. What you can do is you put it maybe here and then you can attach it using the multiply feature. And then when you put something on top of it, it doesn't move. Look at that. It sticks. So in other words, if you take this thing and you turn it around, see, it's stuck. But what I've noticed is that placing it like that sometimes it glitches and then everything flies off. So the other problem I have, you can't change the color of your seats, you can't change the seats, which kind of suck. The nice thing as well, you have a radio that you can put on your own songs, like I said. There you can change it from AM to FM and switch it on. It's not a real channel. See, it's on AM, it has to be on FM.
Used to driving a manual. Some of them have the manual stick next to the wheel. I mean,
Okay, so it's 94.1.
how am I supposed to drive that one?
So there you can listen to the game's radio. And then you can also change your view. So I think I've covered everything. You've got your binoculars. You've got your samurai blade. You've got your food. Oh, last thing that I have to cover is you have a pee function. You can't drink water if you don't urinate. And you can't take a dump or eat if you haven't taken a dump. If you're full, then yes, that is yours. If you're full, then you can't eat. Now this is the basket I spoke of. Has the same physics. If you put something inside the basket, it shouldn't be able to fall out. So let's see if that works. Yep, look at that. So you can place the basket at your feet inside the vehicle. You should be able. The meat is attached to the door. So you can place the basket at your feet, and then you can put food inside and stuff, guns and whatever you want to do, like so. And then the stuff will stay inside the basket. Alright, what else did I miss? Something interesting I found out last night by accident. Not that it's useful in any way. But you can color your turds, which is weird. And now you have a red turd. Whee! A flying red turd. Oh, the gun. I haven't quite done this yet. So what you do, you pick up the gun, you pick up the pellets. A lot of people don't know this, but you hold your reload button and pull your mouse down. You press the reload button. Now you hold the reload button again. Press up. Your gun is loaded, and then you shoot. So you kind of get used to it doing that. But since the samurai blade is a one tap, hold the button. When the zombie comes close, let go of the button. It's very simple. As far as I know, the blade doesn't have durability. And the last thing I forgot that you simply have to take, you need one of these. Flashlights are very useful because it tends to get dark very quickly. Oh, refilling with water. So you can also refill water from here. I'm going to use it as an example. Okay, that should be enough. Let's say for instance you have a radiator and you need some water. You can come here. You can turn it in a way that you can hold it, right? Then you can open the tap, take this and turn it in a way that you can see. Well, I tend to use there you go. I tend to use barrels to do this. Well, it's kind of working. Yeah, there we go. Oh, this is going to be very slow. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. hope you enjoyed the video. And yeah, well done. Oh no, it's wall. What did you expect to get up there? Excuse me, trying to get in my car. So there's no mother's house. That has still not been updated. Where's the... Oh, there we go. So unfortunately, there's still no mother's house. We're still stuck. Gonna need that. So long day of work. Do you think, okay, let's have a little drive. And you just basically hop in and then take a drive. Oh yes, I did forget to mention something. So, you want to create a multiplayer, you go to lobby, you say, you choose where they start, how many players you want, and then you just create. And this creates your room, your lobby. There you can disconnect. And then also, if there's someone else playing, you can join them. If you are joining at random, just pick someone else if it doesn't want to join. Ooh, the Hulk. He just crashed my game. Okay, so for this last piece of video, I'm going to show you exactly how far the drive is. 5,000 kilometers in this game is absolutely no joke. And this part here will just prove it. I made it 2 segments of 10 minutes each to show you just how far the trip goes. You will see that from the top there's on the 4th column, I think it's the 4th, yes, the 4th one, it says there 50 kilometers. And then you'll see it go 60, 70. So that's the distance that you have traveled already. And yeah, 10 minutes is a long time. So please like and subscribe so far. I've done my best to cover everything in this video. So this is just one more proof that the mother does not exist. I did find a cabin, but that was merely coincidence. You can go to the description section and then you can click the skip button. If this, click on where this description, it reads the cabin. But if it's not there yet, it'll be added on later. I do take time in putting the descriptions after posting the video, but that will happen very soon. Anyway, enjoy the show. seem to have reached the end of the road. As you can see there, let's just spawn in a vehicle and check. Car one. Doesn't seem to want to spawn in the car. Oh well. Let's just take it slowly then. Or slow. Right, so here's the end of the road. Doesn't continue anymore. And then there's nothing over here. There is, however, a small black cottage thing. With absolutely no grandma or mother or anything. There is, however, a severed limb back there. But I think this is just coincidence. Well, if I were to fly up, let's see if I put on the Dev Bacon. There's some more places ahead though. There's a mansion. What the hell? Oh, it's this place. And there the road ends. If you see, it still goes on. There's stuff. There's stuff. But what bothers me is it's old house. There's bats and stuff there. It's still not gotten to 5,000 kilometers though. It's 4,700. Old petrol station. Old ship. Once again, this was mere coincidence. I traveled the full 5,000 kilometers and ended up at a place called The Cabin. And I found a crate at the back with two legs sticking out, really thinking that this was Mom's house. But it was mere coincidence. Check this out. Cabin. Wait a minute, what? Alright. Let's just shoot. Okay, so the funny thing is I've never seen this cabin anywhere in the game before, like ever. So is this maybe the place that the devs are working on? Is this maybe the place? Well, to be honest, this could actually be it. Which I later suspected that the 2 feet sticking out of the crate was actually the developer's story, indicating that the mother is, in fact, dead. That would explain that the letter, according to a lot of people online, if you shoot the letter, then a lot of blood comes out. Which I led to believe that some people killed her and, as a prank, delivered a letter with her blood inside. Well, that was my theory anyway. And just to show you how deep the rabbit hole goes, I'm going to travel 403,000 kilometers on the updated beta version that I showed you how to access in the beginning of this video. And guess what I found after exiting the other end? Okay, so here's another little segment I didn't think I was going to add to my video, but well, here it is. So if you open up the development console, you get all these little icons here, like there, and there, and there, and there. So this is to save your location, so you can just jump back to this location whenever you feel like it. This is to save your vehicle so that if you have created a vehicle, you can spawn the vehicle in at any time, and whatever modifications you did to the vehicle, like filling up your fuel tank, putting in another radiator and filling it up to the brim, and putting in another engine and filling it to the brim with oil, just get there, like so. Yeah, there you go, filling it to the brim and making your car nice and tidy and neat and everything. You can save said vehicle, so that if you remove the items, that you can just spawn them back in again. Now, a little feature that you have over here is that if you were to spawn in a vehicle, notice the difference between this little vehicle right here, and if you adjust this little slider here and you put in another vehicle, the second vehicle is going to look like a shit show. The reason being, and that is actually very clean, because it's supposed to be a rust bucket from hell. I don't know why. It's not. I mean, the Lambo was full rust. I mean, full on. Here we go. Lambo was a full shit show. I mean, look at that. So, that's basically what this little slider here does. Be careful of that slider. Unless you want your fast car to look like a rust bucket. That's going to be the difference right there. Okay. So, at first I was struggling with this, but this is my latest creation in my set of videos of the long drive. This is actually the most current video, so this is all the knowledge I have right now. Here is your color setting. You can set it to custom or to random or whatever color you want. So you select your color. Let's say you want a red Lambo, then you can spawn in the red one. And let's say you want the blue one, you can spawn in the blue. Or if you want a random setting, you can spawn in a random color, or custom, you can spawn in whatever color you can create. So if you slide these ones up here, like so, you can basically figure out what color you want. Let's say you want this beautiful purple, then you can make it darker or lighter, whatever color you prefer. Something like this, and you spawn it in, and that is the exact color you will get in your Lambo. So there you have it. And if you want to remove all the items in your close vicinity around you, that's exactly what you do. You even remove the lights from your house. There are no lights in your light switches, but that you can put back easily. Alright, so saving a vehicle is simple. You have to build one and then save it. So let's take this one for instance. Oh, that is a beautiful purple. I'm keeping it. So now you want to put some gas in there. What you do is you spawn some gas, type in can, and then you put in gas. You press the F1 button. So I'm going to show you quickly how this works. What you do is you fill it up. Then you throw it away. Now under the escape button, there's a little hyphen button. Then you just press that one. You'll spawn the last thing you put into the game, and then you just continue from there. Alright, so now your tank is full. Let's go to the front. Oh, God. So now you type in ENG for engine, then you put in the engine that you want, and then you type in cool to get in the coolant that you want. Is that the 20? Yeah, that's the 20. Alright, so then you attach that, and you attach that, you're good to go. There. Yeah, that one one's full, that one's full. Beautiful. And there's your vehicle. So now to save, you just open the door, get in, close the door, and press the F1 button, click on the save button, click here, and then you type in your name. Did I just delete? So, what happened over here? Oh, that's what I did wrong. So, you have to look a bit further away and then just say spawn. And then still spawns on top of you. Okay. So, after that, you can rename your vehicle. It's Lambo full. Okay, delete. And every time you want to spawn it, you just click on it and you say spawn, and for some reason it will spawn on top of you. Okay. So then you remove items, and I want to put in this one. Gas is full. We've got a mean looking engine. It's full of oil, full of water. And all you do, you get in and drive. So, Plymouth full. And then this one I can delete, obviously. Okay, so now for the next vehicle in my arsenal, the Therneticom-X. What's this? What's this? What's this? What color am I gonna make it? What colors did come in? A small green, like a lime green car. Oh, that's beautiful, isn't it? Okay, this is the two-stroke one, yes. Okay, so this is a two-stroke engine, once again. There's no radiator in the car because you basically have your airflow cooling down the car. And then you'll see there's gas and oil inside. So you have to make sure, once again, that it's 15% oil and the rest gas. So what I'm going to do here is gonna do 2 of these and 1 oil. And there you have it. And you just place it back in there. Good. I don't know what car this is. See if I can press the save car button. Let's see if I stand a bit away from it, if it'll work. Save car. Save car. Slow green. Okay, so now, to show that it's working, okay, this one, I want in black. Like a full on black. Oh, that is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. Beautiful. Twenty liters of coolant, 18 liters of oil. Am I not supposed to take it off the Lambo? This is the wrong set of tires. Now it's working. Here comes the man in black. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Aliens try and catch me. Look at that. Alright, let's do this. Save. MIB ATV. All-terrain vehicle. Once again, thank you all for watching. I do thank everyone that subscribed to my channel. If not, please do so, because I make a lot of fun videos and I spend a lot of time making them. Even though I haven't driven the full 5,000 kilometers yet, I have driven about 1,000 in total before and during the making of this video. I have to say that the multiplayer version makes it worthwhile playing with friends and building all kinds of cars and getting up to all kinds of shenanigans. That really makes the game a bit more fun. But solo, I wouldn't say it's that good. It tends to get boring unless you add your own music to it and go to AM channel 1080 where you can listen to your own tracks. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching and have a good one.